Market is doing some weird things. The market is doing some weird things. We are doing weird things in the market today. Welcome, everybody. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody feeling? We've got a great day today to talk about interesting stuff that's happening. And I want to discuss it with you today, right now, because it's very cool to see what's really happening on there. Because it's a little weird, like what we discussed last time and how accurate we were about some of the concepts we talked about. So we're going to talk about that today. If you're in the house, say hello, guys. Say hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Jay Williams, Chance Tedesco. Welcome, bro. Chance, my man, look at this. Still, your painting is nice and strong with us today. Guys, the market is doing things we talked about last Tuesday, and I want to talk to you about it because I was talking about confirmation and how important it is to get the right confirmation. Jim Mundi, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Dave told me a lot of cool things about you, bro. He says you're very motivated. Love to hear that. Welcome. I know you've been here before. You've never said hello, so thank you for saying hello. If you have any questions at all, man, please, 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 anybody new here, any questions, I'd love to answer them for you. That's what we're here to do. So Jim, anything you need, brother, let me know. I would love to talk to you. Kelly Myers, how are you? Brian Johnson. And there's a guy named Ace Bush. Ron, have you heard of this gentleman?
He's in here, right?
Ace Bush Ron. Yeah, I think I've heard of him. But he's the guy who gives us all the good picks. But when we're talking about the market today, some people might be a little scared, huh? A little scary poo, but has been happening. And I want to talk to you about that today because in a way, it should have been something we saw happening. And we're going to discuss that in a little bit. So, yeah, man, Jim Mundi, I'm excited to have you here, man, honestly. So hope you get on your seatbelt and you are ready for this live because we're about to go into the market, the Mundi style. Love that name, Mundi. All right, let's do this. Mr. Mundi himself and Radu Danielle T. How are you, my man? All right, so Shane Pennant. I like Shane Pennant, man. Chris tells me a lot about you too, bro. You're a big fan, man. I appreciate you every time you join here. Seriously. Thank you for all your stuff. He's one of our great elite members, a paid client. So always, I love having paid clients here. It shows their support because they go live with us like 5 times a week on top of this. So it's pretty cool, man. Connie, what's up? How are you? So here's the thing about the market. When we're looking at it, right, I would talk about, guys, we need confirmation. It's a little scary what happens, right? Because we got confirmation and it was a pretty big line here. Now, I always say you got to be careful with these big lines because in a way, I mean, it kind of looks good. Like if you would have invested in this, would you not be okay with that? I'm almost feeling like that's not that bad, right?
From yesterday.
But when I look at it, right, if you really kind of see it just crossed the 13-day moving average. Yes, it is a confirmation of bullishness, but because we're so below these averages, we are taking a chance. So right now, I'm going to tell you right now, we're still retesting things. We're still kind of moving around. So not to worry, guys, not to worry. All we're doing is we're staying in one channel. And that's what's great about when you're investing in things like this. It's cool to see that there is a pattern to what we do because this thing just went down today for whatever reason. I guess those announcements weren't so hot. But here's the other thing you got to be careful with, because there wasn't they announced all those finances things. This is a big upswing, and I said to you guys, wait till the news is done. Who remembers me saying that? Wait till the news is done. Let the craziness calm down. So what it did is it said, look, I'm going to go up and I'm going to go, you know what? I'm going to zoom in a little bit more here because I really want to go over this. I know Elliot really wanted me to go over this. He's been asking me forever. So I said, okay, Elliot, I will. All right, Elliot, you got this. You convinced me. Thanks. It went so much higher because of the news. And it said, look, we're not about the news, man. let's get back to normal, and it's back to where it started, which is way below its average. But the good news is we're still holding this line, which tells me we are still in a good situation. And that's how you got to look at the market. You can't look at one candle and freak out, because what's going to happen is, if you look, you'll have a great emotional high and a horrible emotional low, and then you're going to be happy, not happy, happy, not happy. You do not want to be a bipolar trader. That's all I could say. If you're looking to be a bipolar trader, this is not a place. It's okay to be, if you have a little bit of that, no big deal. But in trading, it gets even worse. Randy Duff, what's up? Jamal Choice, man, a lot of paid members today. Sing Harp, what's up? Diana Robinson, how are you? And guys, if you're not a paid member and you want to look into getting mentorship and getting coaching so you could leave your job, spend time with your family, and be able to make money much quicker without having a boss, let me know. Just comment coaching below. We could set up a session for you and have an interview with you. And of course, if you're also new here, we also have some great free content that's going to help you out to make money every week, which is our webinar. So comment webinar below. It's 1 hour. I strongly recommend you check it out.
Sounds beautiful.
Thank you. That's okay, Randy. We all have our thing. No biggie. All right. Is that what part of the reason he does the fish thing?
I was wondering if that's like a alter ego.
I'm not sure.
thing.
But so that's the market, guys. What we're waiting for now, when it's true bullishness, is we got to wait till it gets back up. But I would really like to see it break this line. So,
440.
it's 440 seems to be good. If we get to 450, guys, we're talking about some serious things. So just understand, we could still look at stocks, we could still look at all those things. But when it comes to the market being bullish, we won't get there until it hits 450. It hits 450, we're going up and up to go. All right, guys. So we got some stocks in here. If you're interested in us for us to go over any stocks, let us know. Okay, but before we do that, let's talk about a lesson, man. We got a new people. Mr. Mundi himself is in the building. So I want to talk about some of the things we do when we talk about paid clients and things like that. Confirmation is huge. So please understand, the market is an emotional roller coaster. It goes up, it goes down. And what happens if you try to ride it that way? And a lot of times when you go on a roller coaster the first time, think about this. You go on a roller coaster, you've never been on it before, and every up and down gets crazy, right, Essence?
Yeah, please.
It just gets crazy. It's like, whoa, it's left, whoa, it's right, whoa, it's down. But what happens when you're go on that roller coaster 25 times? Well, eventually what happens is you understand the game. You understand how it works. It's kind of like when I played Sonic the Hedgehog for the first time. Remember that game? Good movie. Yeah, like I try to do things, I try to do that. How many people here, you know what? Comment this to me. Who played Mario here the first time and they kept losing the first level, but then after a while, boom, and you just get the level real quick. Comment Mario if you are a killer at that level. The reason you're a killer at that level, I want to see some Marios.
No, that's a turtle shell in there. So
Mario, Ace Boost, you know about Mario, right? We get so good at it that we got, and then we wait for that. That one gets a little bit harder, unless you do the secret top on the top. But for the most part, when you're playing Mario, you get great at it to a point where you can play it with your eyes closed because you understand the patterns. And that's key, understanding the patterns in the market. So when you understand the patterns, you know what's going to happen. You could already, so when something's flying at you, a turtle, a mushroom, a Randy Duff, whatever flies at you, you know because you've been there before. Understand the market's been around for since 1800s. There's been every single pattern. So if you understand those little patterns, nothing is scary. You never see me come in here. It's like, oh, I don't know, man. And yet we still get 98% of our stocks correct publicly. We announce them publicly because we understand the pattern. So when we're watching these charts, which we'll get back to in a second, we're looking what works, what worked before, and understand. We've been on the roller coaster. I've been on this roller coaster way too many times. Ellie's been on the roller coaster. What we do now is we share the roller coaster. That's what we do. We share the roller coaster. We want to show you how it's done. Gerald Browntree, what's up? One of our new members just joined. I saw you were here last week. Welcome, man. Thanks for joining our paid group, man. He's one of our coaches. You're about to get mentored by this gentleman here.
I haven't heard from him yet. What's up?
He just started yesterday. Dang, man.
I want that boxer right away.
No box of slack. All right. So that's the deal, guys. Understand it's all about the patterns. Once you understand pattern recognition, you understand because it always happens the same way because of human behavior. If you notice, you ever play Mario and you beat it at a certain time every time, you use the same moves for the most part. Let's run, and boom, right into the Koopa stage. It becomes easy after repetition. Repetition is the key to everything. Consistency is key to everything. And that's what we use. We teach people the specific pattern so they could go in, make money as a pattern. Imagine you could just make money every time you beat that first stage, or the Sonic the Hedgehog, the green stage. It'd be great. It'd be great, but that's how it works. You got to understand the levels, and you're not going to be afraid of every single candle of what's going on, and you're not going to fall into what people want you to fall into, is that emotional market terror. So getting back to this chart. Hope that helps you guys out a little bit. We are going to start looking at some charts and see what kind of patterns we could find today. Today was a good day. Duncan McNeil, how are you, man? How are you? John Whitaker in the building. See, some people just constantly join. I love it. I love it. I love it. So what's the first one we got here?
PAGB. PAGB.
And if you guys want me to check out any stocks, you want me to look for patterns in those, let me know. PAGB, we cannot find, not a pattern we see. So maybe it's a different stock we're looking at.
Oh, PAGP.
Oh, PAGP. PAGP?
Yeah.
All right, so PAGP, guys, again, we're going to look at a certain things. Things happen in patterns. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Look at this. So this stock has been stuck on certain channels like this. So you could see it's been bouncing down, had a little bit of a movement and said, nah, I'm not ready to break this resistance here. Not yet. And what it do? Went back down. Now it's stuck on this resistance. Boom, 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 and boom again. So it's saying to us over time, I'm not ready. Now, the good thing is the stock overall is consolidating over here. Look at the pattern. It's consistently going up, but when it goes up, it consistently gets rejected at the same spot. So it's coming into what you call a long-term consolidation. So it keeps going and going and going. Now, once it gets too narrow, one of the big patterns you want to understand is when it gets too narrow, it's ready to explode to the upside or to the downside. So those are the things you want to learn. And again, guys, I am looking to mentor people. We got Elliot here. He mentors people, one-on-one coaching. This is what we teach you. How do we take a stock like this, get the explosion and go? Get the explosion and go. Right now, I would not mess with the stock. Not yet. Because what we're seeing right now is an inverted hammer. No, actually, this is called a gravestone doji. Right?
Same story. Yeah.
Same story, but it's a gravestone doji. Means the stock. What did the stock do? Stock went up today, right? Had a big move to the upside. And it says, nah, I'm chilling right back to where I'm at. Right. So it's not deciding where it wants to go just yet. So we wait. This is a very bearish signal, and I could see this thing coming down a little bit. So be very, very careful with that. So anybody interested in getting the webinar, comment webinar, so we could teach you how to really give you a foundation. Or if you're interested in getting some cool, what do you call it? Mentorship, comment coaching below. We will help you out. Elliot, it's my extra shoulder. So wait, so if that's the extra shoulder, you are the one who's holding up that fish. I see how that works. CFRBXC, thank you, Vlad and Elliot. Thank you, Radu. Appreciate you. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we got a few stocks here. We pulled yours on the list. Costco to the downside, I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So you're saying Costco to the downside. I'm saying hello. So you got to be careful here. It looks like to me, it's kind of hitting this point, like this support resistance line. I'm not confident with this one. We might see a move to the 505 for sure. So that's one thing, but at the same time, it looks to me like it's kind of holding this spot. It's in a nice area for a reversal. So it might go down a little bit. Sorry guys, I'm too fast talking today. But I also see the fact that the volume's coming down as well. Like this is still showing here, but it's a lagging indicator. I'm gonna say with the lowering of the volume, I don't see this going down much. In fact, I could see a bit of a reversal for sure. In fact, let's just pull up a Fibonacci here real quick just to kind of see. Yeah, it did break it. It did break the all the lines. So I would say if you want to take a risk to 510, 505, yes. After that, definitely not. But just understand the volume's a little bit of on the decreasing side for a Costco. So it may not go down as much as you want it to, or it might just kind of stay in a stabilizing, like kind of like a consolidating area. No more coffee. Nah, man. Coffee's for closers only. I usually just take the water.
Coffee. That's from that movie, right?
Glengarry Glen Ross, yeah.
Coffee's for closers only.
Yeah. What's up, Mark Cunningham? How are you, man?
Oh, that's great. I'm glad.
Darlene Denise.
Coffee.
Jim Mundi. You know what, Jim? You're the first time here. I'm going to pull up your stock to the top. Because you know why? Because I like having guys who express themselves on live. It's not always easy. Let's check out your stock, bro. LABD. All right, Jim. So I like where your head's thinking, Jim. I like it. I like it. So we're going to go over a little bit more here that meets the eye. So what I see here is, first off, is we got this nice part here. And so it's hitting this resistance and it looks like it broke it, right? Now that looks good. That looks good. And if we look carefully, you could see it went up, came down, right? And now it's coming back up. So we got something called a Mirubozu candle, which is a very good sign off the moving day average. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And the volume is not insane, but it's also not bad. So we got 2.5 million in volume. And it's also kind of not decreasing a little bit, but not too bad. In fact, it's kind of coming to that same area. I'm going to say, to me, I like this, and I think it's going to break 58 because of the fact that it's a strong volume, and I like the fact that it bounces off the average. Again, we're talking about patterns, right, Jim? So when we're talking about patterns, it's very easy to see, like, every time it hits this average, it's a certain pattern. You don't believe me? That's fine. You don't have to. Just a figure of speech. But you could see here, stocks that bounce off with a solid candle do a little bit of damage. Stocks that bounce off with a solid candle do a little bit of damage, right? So, and you could see it keeps going. Stocks that bounce off do a little bit of damage. Stocks bounce off, do a little bit of damage. Stocks bounce off. Like you could see that every time it bounces, every single time. So if something like that happens, and again, this is what I teach in my webinar, right? It's free. Comment webinar below. That's what we're looking for. Michael Lawyer, like a lawyer or a liar? Oh, wait, no, I'd rather be a lawyer than a liar. I guess it's the same. Timothy Quach, how are you? I think I said that right. We'll check out those Dante Jackson, Ron Sumner. Ron's birthday's coming up, actually. It's going to be January 11th. Yep.
Everyone's birthday, January 11th.
What? No, that's when his birthday's coming up. It's the same as Felix's.
Right, it's coming up.
Gavin Green. What do you mean not? Well, I got to prepare for the gifts. Edgar Escobedo, what's up, man? Walter Ramashko, how are you? Sounds the same, spelled different. Sounds the same. Okay, so which one, lawyer or liar? Don't be honest with me, Michael. Is it a liar? Be honest.
Noyes.
All right. Michael Noyes. Yeah, I'm another guy.
Noyes.
Oh, no, yes. I didn't know that. Okay. I was going to say, that's why you're so quiet, because you're not Noyes. All right, Noyes. Got it. Thank you for letting me know about the names. I really like it. It's not June. It's January. He's not saying.
Ron's in June. His birthday's in June.
Oh,
no,
not
you're
him.
thinking of Gregory.
Oh my God, I'm thinking the wrong. Oh, I was thinking Gregory Bernhardt. I'm sorry. Oh, I
That's why I'm
apologize.
like, oh, everybody's birthday is in
Oh no, I
January.
apologize. It's my fault. Oh, and we have a lawyer in the house. Don't record this. Oh, that's defamation of character. My apologies, my man. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Ron Sumner. Yeah, that's right. Ron Sumner, the real estate guy from the Florida. I know who he is.
Horse County.
Yeah. He deals with a follow-up boss. That's what I said. Everybody hears January when I say June. Come on, man. Give me a. I'm sorry, Ron. My bad, bro. My bad. My apologies. All right. So with that said, Jim, like I said, I like where your head's at, bro. I love it. I think the stock is doing well. I think this is gonna do its damage. Now, you will see a little bit of a decrease on the momentum, a little bit for sure, but it's a lagging indicator. Volume showing okay. So don't expect the stock to just go to the moon, but I don't see why. At least 58, 59, absolutely. So good call, Jim. I hope that helps you out, man. Again, Dave says great things about you. Dave is definitely not a liar or a lawyer, so that's good, I think. But Michael, I like it. Have your lawyer status. Oh man, Ron, I'm so sorry, bro. But you know what it is? It's too much follow-up boss in my head. Too much of that software, man. Too much of that software. But happy birthday. Victor Lahachuk. Как дела у тебя, мой друг? What's the next?
Neo to the downside.
Neo. Okay. Neo's looking all right. So is it to the downside? Yeah. So again, this one here, you could tell I'm not a fan of Neo, but you could see it coming up, does the reverse, same kind of pattern, guys. This is what's cool about this. You get the same type of pattern going to the downside, and look at this. Check these out. It's breaking this move here with this is the big one. Look at that volume. Isn't that beautiful? You know what, Ron, on your birthday, we're going to give you this type of volume for your stock right there. Victor, what do you think? Isn't that nice? That's a beautiful, beautiful thing.
Can you hear me?
So anyways, let's check this out. Remember the stallion? No?
Oh, shit.
Oh man, sorry guys, sorry. All right, so yeah, I like this. I think we have a chance to get this to at least 14. Where's the next?
Moderna.
MDR. Wait, what is it? I forgot.
mRNA.
mRNA. So see, this one's a little different. It's hard to say because the volume was high yesterday to the upside, and all it did is just bounce off the 50-day moving day average. So it's not the same kind of I would like to see. Not the same at all. So you could see here, it's kind of like hitting this point, but it's also riding this channel here. We could see a little bit to the downside for sure, but I would be very close to it because guess what? Like you could see, it does do things like that. So, but it could also pop up anytime. But I would say because of the downward, I don't know, the volume just kind of throwing me off, man. I would say I would be good for it for like 138, 139. I would say 138 the most. I would see it go down, and then I think it's going to continue in that channel. So again, these moves could be very detrimental. Again, you could see here like this happened here as well, and then it kind of came up. But because it's bouncing off, I would say I'll give it a little bit, very little bit. All right, cool. What's next?
CNC.
CNC. CNC is looking all right. Who gave us that? Is that an ace boosh situation?
Yeah.
It is, right?
Yeah.
I know my ace booshes. This is an ace boosh pattern. Usually it was created by a gentleman called John. But yeah, this one right here looks like it's coming up nicely, continuing to move to the upside. All right, and then it's continuing here as well.
Pretty nice.
I would say I like it. The only thing is the volume's a little bit off, but not really. We have over 2.5 million. So that's pretty good to me. I like that. Robin Snacks, what's up? Jonathan Smith, what's up? Randy Duff, chill with the Oxy.
Someone's name is Snacks.
Huh? Snacks? Sacks. Robin's.
Oh, I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it's Sacks.
Hey.
So yeah, I would say here, I like it. It's bounce again, guys. Bouncing off breaking out of this average. We just talked about patterns. Last time it did that, some damage was done. Last time it did that, some damage was done. Now it's doing that. What is it? Not going to do damage? Jesus. All of a sudden, the world has changed. No, guys, I'll tell you why. Can I tell you why that is? Very simple, man. Because over here, you know what we were doing over here? We were playing Mario for the first time. And then, it was just crazy. But eventually, you learn that the level is always the same channel every time, right? Once you understand how the patterns work, the market becomes fun, not stressful. And then you can make money off of it, and you could like leave your job and do all this other cool stuff. Know what I mean? Like Travis, what's up, Travis? How are you? Bo Roberts, what's up, man? Jonathan Smith, hello, family. Hello to you too, my man. How are you? Darlene Denise with Costco. We just went over Costco to the downside. I said, I said I like it. A little bit to the downside. Yep. What's next?
CFR.
CFR. So CFR, is it to the upside or just CFR? So this one right here is headed to the 200-day moving average. It's not ready to reverse yet. It has a very bearish candle. Did you check out the VXX at all? No, we did not, Trav. We got you. But what I will tell you here, I would like to see this hit 128. I want to see it go a little bit lower here. Now, if it reverses here, things would look really nice for us. What's up, Justin Heath? How are you, man? So yeah, just make sure we get that going right there. What's the next?
PXE.
Let's see here. PXE. So a couple things with PXE could be a good thing here. Could be, because what we're seeing here is it's hitting this resistance, but it's hitting it off increasing volume, which I like. But the problem is the amount of volume it has. So especially number one, I don't know if it does options or not, but when you're seeing a volume at 216,000, a lot of times these things don't break all the way. And if you're doing options, there's not a good bid-ask spread for that. So I'd be very careful.
Yeah, I don't like that volume.
Yeah, man. Victor, bro, how are you, man? I see you got PSX in there. How's life been? Как жизнь у тебя? What's next?
CCL to the downside.
CCL?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, that's looking really good to me, man. Really, really nice. So we're seeing this kind of coming down. Let me see here.
Down, baby.
Yeah, it broke this support pretty nicely. So I could definitely see this going to the downside, and we got increased very good volume. I like this one. Is this a nice bush?
Possibly.
What's your next?
Zim. Z-I-M. Zimba.
Who's got the keys to Zimara?
Who am I?
You're trying to mess us up with the copywriting here. What's going on? You sound just like him. Okay, so this one, this one's breaking pretty nice. It broke. I like that. But my concern is, you know what it is. It's the volume. Why you gotta be so low volume? It's decreasing, guys. It's decreasing with the volume. So be careful. We could see a little bit of a consolidation here if anything is not working here for us. Glad you're doing well, Victor. Hope all is good. What's next?
Zim with an N now. I don't know if they were guessing Zim or Zim.
Okay, go ahead.
HTA.
HTA. All right. So this is beginning to show a reversal.
Is XLV green today or something? What the hell?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
We'll check it out in a second. So this one. So yeah, this could be a pretty good one because you could see this one is hitting this again, guys, pattern, right? You know, Koopa Stage the first time, all right, we got that, but the second time and third time we kind of get it. So all about patterns. It's all about patterns. And when I'm looking at this pattern, I like to see the reversal here. I see that happening right there. I love the recent volume. I know it was to the downside, but then even yesterday was pretty strong, over 4.7 million. I would take the risk for sure on this, man, because every time it goes back up to these averages. So to me, even if it goes down a little bit, I like where this is at, and I would say this is a good one. Jose Perez, Vienk, what's up? How are you? Who's next?
Who's next? Jump in. Let's go. Oxy.
Oxy from our boy Duff. What's up, Brian Norris in the house as usual? What's up, man? How you been, bro? Yeah, this one here looks like it's kind of coming up. Jim Mundi, did I give you a good explanation? By the way, I forgot to ask you if that was good. You understood everything. It's breaking out. I like this. So even though the candle's red, I'm a fan of this one. I like the increased volume I'm seeing here. Volume's 34 million. Whoo. I like it. And you got a beautiful cross. I'm putting this on my favorites for sure, man. That's a good one. I like that. Jose Perez are doing awesome, and you guys were doing good, man. Thanks for asking, bro. Appreciate you. Dominic Bell, how are you? V giving us some stock. V, I think you're new here. I don't remember you before. Where to next?
MULN.
Mullen.
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
What do I think of it?
It's one of those.
It is one of those, but we do see a lot of volume here, man.
Yeah,
Holy crap. Yeah, I just get scared of dollar things like this, but I will say I would not invest in something like this personally. However, I do see the increase in volume, but sometimes that had happened before and things went down. Yeah. Personally, there are things that have patterns, and then there's this. And these are the stocks that people get attracted to through social media because they see, oh my God, it's gonna go up. Oh my God, look at what it did. But there's no basis on it. That's why a lot of people lose money because of that. What's next?
PLTR.
All right, great. I could help, Jim. Huh? PLTR. Anytime you want to ask any other questions, man, that's what we're here for, Jim. Rohit Doobie back in the house. Welcome, welcome. So this one here. To the downside, you said? Oh no. No, so right now it's way below its averages right now. So I would see yeah, there's way too many. There's a cop in the house. Radu Daniels letting me know there's a cop in the house. Thanks for letting us know, man. Yeah, right now I would not mess with this. I would not mess with this for sure. It's just it's kind of hitting here. We need to see a reverse back to the upside to see some momentum because it's very close to breaking through that support. It actually did already, so very dangerous spot to invest in. No, bro, you said it, bro. Radu, you specifically said, I have it here. Luckily, Radu, we have a lawyer in the building as well.
That's right.
That's right. So we were prepared today. We were prepared. What's next?
CHPT.
CHPT.
I know it's not Chipotle, but.
Radu, I know how to spell a cop. COP. I got it. Don't worry. The lawyer's on the job. Lawyer, where are you, man? We got somebody for you to take care of over here. You know why, man? Because I'm going fast, bro. I'm speeding on these stocks right now. I don't want to get a ticket. Ooh, yeah, so this one right here, you can see this green line. It keeps bouncing off of it to the downside. You said downside? Or just yeah, so even though it might look like a reversal, it's not. It's just following this very strong downhill pattern. We need to see it break through 17, man. If it breaks to 17, 18, we could have a good situation. 20, forget it. You get to 20, man, it'll be insanity in the half.
Forget it.
All right, what's your next?
PSX.
Did you write down COP, by the way? Oh, yeah. All right, what's your next? PSX. That's from Victor, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this one is already kind of up there, man. So I would be very careful with something like this just because Once it goes up, now we're ready for it to calm down. I mean,
I wonder if that's his intention
what?
to the downside. Still be
Yeah, maybe. If
careful.
you're thinking for if it go down, I would say down, yes. Up, I would not. It's too stretched. It's way too stretched. I mean, think about it. Anytime you're basically at any risk to get one of these kind of situations happen to you. And even if it does go up, the risk to reward is very, very high. I mean, every time this thing just pops to the downside hard whenever it has a stretch like that. So again, it's all about those patterns. We're to that Jason Tomavsky, man. I miss that guy. What a good dude. Where's the next?
Snap to the downside.
Snap to the downside. Must be an ace bush move. Yeah, it's looking good, man. So like the volume probably is not, yeah, volume's huge. You know me, I don't like Snapchat, so I just don't like that stock. But I do like to see, I don't just judge on something I don't like. I like that it's breaking through here. I'd like to have seen more volume as far as average, but I mean, it is a lot of volume anyways. So I like that. I mean, because it's bouncing off the average and because I would say it has a chance to come down a little bit more, for sure.
There'll probably be more volume by the end of today too.
Yeah, so I'm going to say yes on that one, probably to 25, no more than that though. Where to next?
PayPal to the downside.
PayPal to the downside, same thing. It's bouncing off. I like it. The volume again is a little bit lower than I'd like it to be, but it is 13 million. So I would say we have a nice little shot to go one more day down. Very careful though, because it's coming very close to that support line.
Supporting.
What's considered a lot of volume? That's a good question, Dante. So so I don't trade anything with million or less. I just don't. Million gives it some good stability, but at the same time, you also got to look at the average volume. So like, even though this is 13 million, you got to look at considerably how much people are buying. So usually, if you look at the average, see how it was buying more before. So it's technically decreasing in volume. See what I'm saying here? Like over here, it's kind of like it's staying the same. But then once it starts going down, relatively to this stock, it's decreasing in volume. We had over 40 million shares being traded a week ago. Now we're under 20. We're in 13. So you could see that's kind of like how I look at it. If it's getting to be less and less and less, there's less of acceleration, less of a demand for it. So hope that helps. And now it's time for our Heartbreaker Time. So we're looking for our YouTube guys to click some hearts for us. We'd like to get 250 hearts. It's very simple. You just click here. Or if you're enjoying the show, type in Bella. Bella's in the hospital today. She's actually a little sick.
No.
Yeah, she got a little bit of a boo-boo. So my wife is with her right now. That's my puppy, my little loving girl. She has like some inflammation in the stomach. We're not sure. But if you love Bella, let's comment Bella below. I'm going to do it one more time because I love my Bella. Huh?
Pep talk, a little pep talk.
Yeah, we're hoping everything's okay. Thank you for the love. Thank you. We got some of you guys giving it. Thank you, Essence. See, Essence loves my dog. I appreciate it. Yeah, Ace Boosh, I know, man, but you don't want to put Oh No Bella with a bunch of monkeys there. She's a dog. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Spasiba, Victor. Randy Duff. Oh, we got two Bellas. Okay, nice. Bella with an exclamation point. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. I'm hoping she's good. She's good. Ron, thank you. Happy birthday. Soon in June. Oh, is it Timothy? That's awesome. Maybe my dog could speak to your dog. We meet it'd be cool. She's a dog. She is a dog. Ace Boosh is calling her a monkey. Thank you, Vincent. I appreciate you guys. I love my dog. I just love that dog. I don't know why. She's just so cute.
I know why.
I know.
They're great.
They're awesome dogs.
They're
little humans, right? With hair.
Seriously.
They're little humans who haven't shaven in a while. Although she just got a group.
Little Ewok.
Thank you, Gigi. I appreciate it. All right, cool. Well, let's get this going back on here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all the condolences for Bella. She will be fine. I hope everything should be good. They're giving her some medicine. I'm getting texts from my wife on the updates. Where to next?
CYN.
CYN has a lot of volatility. But the one thing is the stock is so new. And when the stock is so new, things could happen at any point. I think Bunmi Sanusi, you know what I'm talking about. You know, I mean, yeah, look, it was like a nice scoop of stage, and then out of nowhere, Princess was not saved. We just don't know with things like that. That's why I would say you want to get a stock to when it's 200 days or older. And we know that because look, right there, moving day average says 200 undefined means it's too new for us to really create patterns. So we're still kind of playing the first two levels, trying to figure it out. That's all. You know, things are gonna go crazy. Well, go ahead.
It's just doing the opposite of the sector too. Like I don't think tech's that green right now. Just a red flag. Just a red flag. Yeah, that's all.
No, it's not green at all.
Like, what is it?
It's counter trending. Yeah, it's a little crazy. It's trying to find its way. It's a stock that's going through puberty.
It's a rebel.
Yeah. Where to next?
BTTX.
BTTX.
Yeah.
But be careful because right behind BTTX is a cop.
Yeah.
So it's tailgating this stock here.
What's this about biotech?
Yeah, it looks again. The stock just at 200-day moving day average. It's been going on such a low tide. I mean, with all this crazy volume, it's usually because of
yes, right, a catalyst.
A catalyst, yeah. I keep thinking instigator. I don't know why.
Something's instigating this.
Yeah, something's instigating the stock, and when we do that, we're going on it because of like a roller coaster kind of thing, but not the one we could predict. So I would stay away from
it's the emotions. It's hard to predict people's emotions. Cop.
Although look at the volume in that thing, huh?
Yeah, that's big.
What is it?
Cop.
Finally, we got to the cop. So let's see. Let's see if it's all worth the hype. So yeah, so you can see here we have green arrow, green candle here, red. Which when you put those colors together, it's like a lighting thing for the cop. So that's pretty cool.
I think the cops in Puerto Rico do have green and red lights.
Yeah, you see that? Christmas light.
If I remember correctly.
You know, I mean, I would say I would keep this on definitely on a watch list, but I'd like to see it kind of break a decent amount of volume. I like that this coming up. I would like to see it at 108 first. If it gets to 108, I feel good about it because you don't want to see it kind of not do that. I'm looking over here. You can see like once it breaks, it makes it a little bit better. You see how it broke here and then it went up. So if I could see just a little bit more, because it's like testing it. It could go back down before testing it again. So I would definitely be careful. Polar cop here, giving away ice cream, not all bad. Oh, nice. You're not a cop for the cop? No.
Polar cop.
What's that?
I don't know. Ice cream man?
Oh, no. I don't know. That's pretty cool.
I gotta look that up. APA.
What is it?
APA.
Appa. So Appa's looking like okay, so you could say it's bearish, right? But I kind of like it because think about where would it go? So I would say I wouldn't invest in it right now, but a beautiful pattern here. I think this is a great pattern. Again, guys, if you're new here, come at webinar so you can get one of our courses that's going to really teach you how to make money with stocks like this. I would say, yeah, this is good, but I would like to see a reversal first. So if we see a reversal to the upside, that would be great. And I think it's going to happen soon. So we're looking right now for something like this. One of these types of candles. And if we get it, we're good. Because right now we just ended a swing. So we're getting ready for the next one. Ocala Cop Community Outreach uses an ice cream truck. Wow, I didn't know that. That's pretty cool, Ron. I like that. Where to next?
CHK.
CHK. So CHK is looking okay, but right now be careful with it because it's hitting its resistance and it's kind of testing this area. So I'm going to say because we've seen it go, it's a swing, went down, went up. So I think it has a chance to just come down a little bit more before we see it go up. So definitely not a bad stock, just something I would be careful with right this second. What's your next?
PRTS.
PRTS broke out nicely. Again, this is something like a catalyst situation happening. So be very careful. I would assume the volumes, actually, I thought it was going to be more. So a lot of people pick stocks like this because it's such a big gain. So they're like, oh my God, I don't want to miss out. Unfortunately, you already missed out. The party's over. Let's look for something where we could predict a little bit more. What's next?
GEO.
I think that was from Mrs. Meyer. So this one right here is hitting the 200-day moving day average. So what that means is there's a good chance it might bounce back. So let's look at some of the situations here before. You see, like when last time it did this, kind of came right before the 200-day moving average and it went boom. Now it's coming up close to breaking it, but it does not. So it's kind of riding it. So a lot of times what happens here is it might come back down before it starts coming back up. We don't know that yet. It hasn't confirmed. As of right now, I like the volume. If it breaks to like a 7.6, that's a different story. But we need to see it at a 7.6, 7.8. Now we could say, hey, this is breaking out. But we have to wait for that. Otherwise, you might take a risk of seeing this go back to its 6.6 average. All right, guys, that was a decent amount of stocks we went over today. So this week, overall, not too bad. There's some volatility going on, but we found some good stocks. Do we have any stocks we picked from last week? Let's see. Let's look at those real quick.
THO, TALO.
So let's.
Yeah, that's my bad.
All right. So THO, guys, you're welcome if you got that one going.
That on Tuesday.
Huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, we called it out on Tuesday right here. I told you this is going to be a big play, and there it is. It went from around, I think when we were at it was around 84, and it went all the way to 90. So if you played that play, congrats. You see that, guys? Even when the market's down, we could make money. What's the next?
Zim was one that we spoke about.
Yep. So Zim is another one we picked. I told you here, I really liked it. I thought we had a nice move to the top, and we already got all the way to 66 from 62. Look at 100% ratio so far.
TALO.
I don't think we had a wrong one yet this month. So TALO again, guys. Yesterday, beautiful move, man. Wow. We had a sick move. So we had it right here at around 19, went all the way to 21 and a half. I hope you guys sold that. It should have been sold yesterday, to be honest with you, but even still, yeah, that's a good one. So 3 for 3, man. We're making money on these. And ET, yep, another beautiful. So we got like 4 for 4. Again, tell me this stuff doesn't work, huh? We had it at 11.5. I have written down here. 11.5 all the way to 12.5. All the way to 12.5 went up. Beautiful stuff. I love it. Excellent. So guys, 100% picks from Tuesday. 100% picks from Tuesday. That's right. 100%. What does it tell you? This stuff works. So, you know, there's a lot of people out there claiming they have some sort of patterns and this and strategies, but they don't show it live. We show it live. Okay. We show it live for a reason. So if you want to pick stocks the way we've been picking stocks in seconds, and I'm picking your stocks, guys, I'm not even doing my own research. We teach you how to research them the right way, show you what to do, how to make money in seconds. You could ask any of the paid clients here. We're pretty legit here. If you're interested, comment coaching below. It's just an interview. Check it out. Again, we're very limited on who we pick because we could only do 15 people max per month. Otherwise, it gets crazy. So, we want to make sure that we give people results. So we only limit it for a certain amount. So if you're interested, definitely either DM me or comment coaching. We'd love to talk to you. We're going to be back here Tuesday, guys. We're going to pick more stocks. We're going to do more stuff. I know a lot of you have been getting my messages because you know what? Because we don't want you to miss out this great stuff here. I hope you all enjoyed the show. Kelly, Mark, Jimmy, Mundi, Randy, obviously appreciate you. And you know what? All these people saying thank you are all paid clients, and I really appreciate it. It means you really love us. And I really, really love you. And I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for always joining us, man. Thank you. I'm going to try to get Bella here. We'll see how she feels, Mr. Ace Boosh himself. Thanks, Zoe. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you guys. Seriously. Hey, thanks, Jimmy. Hey, everybody, let's give a like to Jimmy, man. It's his first time talking to us. Really appreciate it. Thanks. You're definitely part of the family, man. Thank you for joining. Jason Tomavsky, I got to send you guys a testimonial of Jason Tomavsky. Man is just full of entertainment, just positive energy. Every time I see him, I miss this guy. Essence Floyd, man, you're welcome, brother. Thank you. And all these paid guys, man, thank you, all part of our Trader Foundation group. I love it. Abanga Demba, I don't remember you, but thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you all, and I will be seeing you. Yay for Jimmy, yep. I will be seeing you all Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern. Let's join us. I think we might see good moves that day as well. I will keep you guys in the loop. Until then, peace out.